Hello and welcome to another edition of Behind the Scenes with the Cascade Chorus. I'm Randy Stewart. We have two barbershoppers with us tonight. Matt Elliott, salesman with Guarantee Chevrolet in Junction City, and longtime barbershopper Leonard Clearwater, recently retired as a manager of a wholesale building supply company here in Eugene. Come with me. Well, guys, another day at the office, huh?
You bet.
Here we go. Tell me, Leonard, how long have you been a member of the Cascade Chorus?
Well, I've been a member since 1966, Randy, but I should have been a member since 1947 when it was first formed. Some of the guys that formed the chorus back then I had sung with in high school and in the service during World War II, and I'd see them occasionally, and they'd say, "Hey, we're forming this chorus, come down and sing with us." And yeah, I'll do it. And Tuesday night would roll around, I'd forget about it. So in 1966, finally somebody called me up and said, "Hey, I'm coming after you. We're going to go to chorus practice tonight," and they did. And I missed 20 years of the finest hobby that there is, and I regret it to this day that I didn't go down sooner, but it was 1966 when I joined.
We've got people like that today, I'm sure, out there that enjoy singing and that are searching for somewhere to take advantage of the opportunities of the good fellowship that this hobby provides, and so hopefully there's not a 20-year procrastinator out there. We want to get those people down here quick.
You bet. Don't delay. I regret it to this day, as I say, that I've missed a lot of fun.
The new and the old of it. How long have you been involved, Matt?
About a little over 2 years. 2 years. I started. A good friend of mine turned out to also be a good friend of my father-in-law's. A guy named Merlin Hill. He lived right across the street, and it's really a mess. His wife married me and my wife. I mean, we didn't all get married. Well, anyway, we got invited down to chorus about 2 years ago, and my father-in-law Mike and I went down there and instantly just had a ball. And I think it was the fellowship of the thing that hit us the most. I mean, barbershop singing is so beautiful, and you love it. It's a lot of fun to be a part of. But instantly, we really felt welcome. We had a lot of fun. Made a lot of
four-part harmony. Is something about ringing those tight harmony chords. I don't know what it is. I mean, shower singers like me and music educators like the current director that we have down there now, Gabe Corretto, who has got his master's degree from the University of Oregon. He's a well-respected young music educator who I think is going to take this chorus a long way. So there's a wide range of singers that are down there. I know that we've got a tape that we can go to now that would lend, I think, or help us to understand sort of the history of the society, how it was formed and whatnot. I think it's called, what exactly is it called? Somebody tell me what it's called. How did this all begin? And let's go to that videotape now.
The good old summertime, good old summertime, strolling down a sandy shore with my baby mine. I'll hold her hand and she'll hold mine, and that's a very good thing.
This is Barbershop Harmony.
You'll be my ever-loving in the good old summertime. Raise your baton, Mr. Leader Man.
This is Barbershop Harmony.
Marching tall, hey leaders, strike out the band, come take the stand, be like a man.
And this is Barbershop Harmony. Barbershop Harmony is a unique Native American art form that still draws thousands of men into music. But its origins date back 100 years or more. It was the end of the 19th century. Life was simpler, and music belonged to the average citizen. A pleasant pastime was standing by the piano in the parlor or gathering in the town barbershop and improvising some natural harmony around the popular songs of the day. Some say that's how it all began, Others say the roots lie in minstrel music or black street singers.
Wait till the sun shines melly, when the clouds go drifting by, we will be happy.
Whatever the origin, the Barbershop Quartet was born and lives on today.
Down Lover's Lane we'll wander, sweetheart, you and I.
Over 35,000 men in the United States and Canada belong to the Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America. The sound today is more refined and polished, but the love of singing down-to-earth lyrics, beautiful melodies, and glorious chords are still the underlying reasons for the popularity of barbershop harmony. But why an international organization, and how possibly so many members? Let's go back to 1938. The popularity of barbershop quartets had peaked and was now almost a thing of the past. Radio, ballroom dancing, movies, and the Depression were the causes. But a Tulsa tax attorney wasn't giving up that easy. At a chance meeting in a Kansas City hotel lobby, Owen C. Cash met fellow Tulsan Rupert Hall. Their conversation turned to music, and they discovered a mutual love for barbershop harmony. A week later, back in Tulsa, they gathered some friends and had an impromptu meeting of four-part harmony lovers. The story of that first meeting of 26 men was reported on the wire services, and newspapers around the country printed the story. Cash was soon swamped with requests by closet harmony singers. Almost before he knew it, he had founded a national organization. The 14-word title, condensed to the initials SPEBSQSA, was coined by the fun-loving Cash as the ultimate answer to Franklin Roosevelt's Depression-era initialized organizations. The Barbershop Harmony Society grew rapidly in the 40s, 50s, and 60s and stands today as the world's largest male singing organization. Throughout the years, many famous people have been members of the society. President Harry Truman, Bing Crosby, Bob Hope, and Eddie Cantor were all associated with our society. One of our proudest moments came when one of our championship quartets, the Buffalo Bills, starred on Broadway and the film version of Meredith Willson's The Music Man. Today there are approximately 800 local groups called chapters throughout the United States and Canada. The activities of these chapters are coordinated and assisted through an international office appropriately called Harmony Hall. It is located on the shore of Lake Michigan in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Here, former executive director of the society, Hugh Ingram, gives us insight into barbershop harmony.
Very simply, it's four-part harmony, the four parts being the tenor, the lead, the baritone, and the bass. And our choruses, first of all, I should say, I guess that the name Barbershop Quartet Society is somewhat of a misnomer. Most of our people do not sing in quartets, but rather in choruses. But they sing the same type of harmony, four-part, with the tenor, lead, baritone, and bass. The main difference between our type of harmony and other choral types is the fact that our tenor sings the highest part. The lead is the melody, and the tenor is over the lead and harmonizes with the lead, as opposed to most types of choral harmony where the top part, the tenor, sings the lead or the melody part. But I could go on talking about our type of harmony. I think probably the best way to explain what takes place is to expose you to what happens at a regular chapter meeting.
Wait till the sun shines belly, by and by.
right, we're ready to do a little singing, and now our director, here's Frank.
We're going to pass on some new music they call Fun in Just One Lifetime, and we're going to teach it by what's known as the quartet teaching method. So I'm going to ask a quartet to come up, preferably one I know. Dick, Scotty, and Bob. We're going to sing this for you, and you're going to just simply listen for a few minutes, and then we're going to let you sing it with us.
Obviously, we love to sing. We love to sing in choruses. We love to sing in quartets. And again, I think the best thing to do is to give you an example of one of our better quartets singing a typical barbershop song.
I'm gonna buy a paper doll that I can call my own, a doll that other fellas cannot steal. And then the flirty guys with their flirty eyes will have to flirt with dollies that are real. When I come home at night, she will be waiting. She'll be the truest doll in all the world. I'd rather have a paper doll to call my own than have a fickle-minded real life girl. But I'm all upset, and you can bet my mind is in a whirl. It's better to have your arms around a real live girl.
What you're seeing or have seen right now basically are quartets singing in a contest type of situation. And that's one of the things that they strive for. But our quartets also do a great deal of entertaining at the local level and do shows all across the country. And in order to do this, they put together packages which are extremely entertaining and enjoyed by audiences throughout the continent.
You are to meet us, we know you want to greet us, though you don't really need us, the Marxists have arrived. So say hello to Groucho, the man is never boring, I think that judge is snoring, hooray, hooray, hooray. Chico is a moral man, sometimes we find it trying. I never take a drink unless it's Zeppo who is buying, hooray for these fine judges. Ding dong, the witch is dead, the witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead, the witch is kaput. Wake up, rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead, home dead. She's gone where the goblin.
As I believe I mentioned earlier, the name of the society is somewhat of a misnomer. Most of our people do not sing in quartets, they sing in choruses, although they may do both. And it's a tremendous thrill to see 50, 100, 150 men join together and sing in perfect unison and with wonderful choreography.
Redhead, everybody loves redhead, cute little gal, redhead. Say she's my best gal, my pal. When she's walking down the street with the two little lady beaters, don't hesitate, sing away. That's the gal I'll soon be mating. And when you look into her two eyes of blue, you'll know that someday she'll always be true. I love my redhead, redhead. Everybody loves redhead, my pal. I'll tell the world. my best gal, my pal. Redhead, one redhead, ginger redhead, redhead. Sure, let me tell you, she's my gal. Walking down the street.
If your learners or
The
your
Society
singers
offers
have
many services to its members. An extensive ongoing education program includes weekend and week-long schools, manuals, handbooks, videotapes, and audio cassettes. Material is offered in vocal techniques, performance, show production, music arranging, chapter administration, and many other subjects. We have proudly adopted a service project, the Institute of Logopedics in Wichita, Kansas. This is a resident facility for speech and hearing handicapped youngsters. Our motto is, "We sing that they shall speak." The Barbershop Harmony Society is made up of men of all ages and sizes. They come from a multitude of vocations, educational backgrounds, and religious and political persuasions. Some have had no formal music training, while others are extraordinarily gifted musicians. Regardless of background, our members all share a common love of good singing and close harmony. A bi-monthly magazine, The Harmonizer, goes out to all members. It keeps them informed about barbershop activities and news. Of course, there is plenty of good, fun music available. There are over 400 arrangements of both old and new songs. Barbershopping is a unique hobby with plenty to offer. Many men discover the joy of singing at an early age, then are disappointed to find opportunity to use their vocal talents are not available later. A barbershop chapter is the answer.
Barbershopping can give you not just the joy of singing, it can give you great camaraderie, it can give you an opportunity of so many things, staging shows, learning to write scripts, the myriad of things which you can be exposed to through barbershopping. We quite frankly feel we have one of the finest adult education programs in the country. It's a joy to be a barbershopper, and I hope that you'll join us.
Well, that was a good tape. That was a nice presentation. It helps us understand a little bit about the history of the society, some of the fun that you can have in this hobby. You know, one of the things is competitions that we can attend help us to be better singers, and the camaraderie that's enjoyed there. I know we recently had a district competition. The Evergreen District held its competition here just a few months ago in Eugene at the Holt Center. We were lucky enough to sponsor it, and I think that was your first district competition,
that was my
wasn't
first
it,
one
Matt?
ever. Yeah, just an absolute ball. I mean, we had people from Alaska and Canada and the whole entire Northwest. We had, you know, probably 1,500 people there from all over the Northwest, and you couldn't go in a hallway or in a room or anywhere without bumping into four guys singing barbershop songs, and sometimes people kibitzing and getting into it, and man, it was just a ball. The performance stage, the thrill of singing with your comrades, you know, and it's just the most invigorating thing. It's really
I think you
true
probably
ball.
like the afterglows probably more.
Yeah, well, you know.
He sold T-shirts.
Yeah, T-shirts.
Hey, we got T-shirts for sale still, too.
Buy one, get two free.
Oh, yeah, you bet.
You know, we have, it goes one step further, the international competition that's held around the country. Part of the fun is what is there, Leonard, like 16 districts around the country, aren't there?
16 districts in the United States and Canada, and of course now there's the district of barbershop singers from Britain and Sweden and Australia and New Zealand are all coming in now, so there's more than the 16.
We had...
That's the international competition.
And the most recent international competition this chorus participated in was 1990 in San Francisco. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this chorus has participated in more district competitions than any other, international competitions.
Both.
Okay, than any other chorus in this district. So it's a fairly well-respected chorus.
Yeah, they've been 10 times to international. I've been to 8 different internationals, but only participated in 5 of them. It was during the early 50s, from 53 to 63. Bud Lebo took the Cascade chorus 5 times to international, and then Denny Stiers and Mel Knight took us during the 80s from 83 to 90. We went 5 more times. And International is, that's a great event. There's people from all over the world there, but anywhere from 9 to 12,000 singers or people there, about half of them singers, of course, and each chorus does 2 numbers, and it's just absolutely great. You see some of the greatest talent in the world, you rub elbows with them, and the nice thing about barbershopping to me is that everybody has the one thing in common. It doesn't make any difference what your walk in life is or what your status in life is. You're all on the same ground when it comes to singing and barbershopping, and the most talented guy in the world that could be a professional singer will walk up and ask you to sing a tag with him, and you know, it's just the greatest common denominator there is.
We had I unfortunately wasn't able to sing. I wasn't a member of the chorus then. That remains one of my goals, is to sing on the international stage. But what was the package that you sang?
The last one in 1990?
In 1990.
We did a pirate package, and it was really a ball. We were all dressed as pirates and had some kind of a theme to it. And we had a cannon that we shot off at the tail end of it, a big cloud of smoke and a big bang, and the director fell down on the stage, and it was really kind of a show stealer. Pirates.
What were you at?
Well,
You came out from the chorus, didn't you? I mean,
no, not on that package.
Oh,
that was the clown package that we did. But in that one, when we did the total package for our annual show, I was Cookie. I was the cook, the ship's cook. So I had a little talking part in it.
You know, we've got the International's tape of that performance, and I want to introduce to the area that international performance in 1990. So without further ado, as they say, I like this. Let's go to the videotape.
We'll sail the seven seas. Watch them bubble with me. Yo-ho! Many a sailor has fallen asleep and dreamed of romance in the deep. The other night I dreamed that I was down at the bottom of the sea. I met a mermaid fair who had a cottage there. Her name was Minnie and she tumbled for me. For a train, but just the same, she could sure entertain. Oh, what a time I had with Minnie the mermaid down at the bottom of the sea. I forgot my troubles there among the bubbles. Gee, but she was awfully good to me, so good to me. And every night when the starfish came out, I could kiss her so. Oh, what a time I had with Minnie the mermaid down in her seaweed bungalow. She and me, oh how happy we'd be. We'd love to live beneath the sea, beneath the sea, beneath the deep blue wonderful sea. Wow, oh wow, what a wonderful time down at the bottom of the sea. I forgot my troubles there among the bubbles. Gee, but she was awfully good to me. And every night when the starfish came out, I could kiss her so. Oh, what a time I had with Minnie the mermaid down in her seaweed bungalow. Many brave hearts never sleep in love. After they've seen her bungalow down below.
You know, after listening to that and watching that tape, I get another urge to want to sing on the international stage, dress up as a pirate or a clown or just in the old funky tuxedos and have the opportunity to sing on the international stage. Or just get together with a few guys, huddle in the corner somewhere and sing Sweet Adeline. You know, if you would like to come out and be a part of this great chorus, we'd like to have you with us. I know there's some of you out there that have sung with this chorus in the past, and for whatever reason, maybe have found other things to occupy yourself. Come on back. Call one of these numbers on the screen, and we'll see you down there soon.
Don't delay. Join today.